What's up, everybody? Justin here, and I'm going to hit you up with another fishing report slash ice report. So I want to thank you for visiting the channel here. If you're new here, please hit the red subscribe button down below. And as always, guys, please give it a like and a follow. It really helps out the channel and overall helps me out so I can bring you more and more content here on the channel. So let's get into a fishing report slash ice report. I'm going to kind of take you on my normal tour and kind of fill you in on things I'm seeing in those areas as we go. So we're going to throw the drone up here really quick. And as you can see, there is a little bit of skim ice in the old marina area that may or may not, I haven't got an update on this, but may be the new area for the boat launch here at the Clinton River Spillway. Hopefully I can get more information on that because, well, I think we're all getting really tired of that happening, and I know the DNR is as well. So they want to rectify that situation as fast as possible, but like government, it always moves slow. As we head over towards the spillway, you'll see the parking lot is full at the mouth there, and I got a feeling there's a few guys casting muskie and a few guys chasing perch over there. The water is dirty, so you're gonna need some bright colors and some stuff to make some noise, but I know they have been catching fish in there. When I fly over Beacons Cove area, there's really no ice other than what's in Hideaway, and there's a little bit here and there on some of the poles, but it is starting to skim over. So the cold temps we had yesterday was actually really beneficial. But with the warm-up we have coming this weekend, I don't think we're going to be getting on for this weekend. We are now over here at the Metro Park, and first things first, let's take a look at the day sail area, and in particularly the channels to the south of the day sail. And as you can see here in the footage, we are starting to skim up in that area, so that's good. The temps we had yesterday actually did some good in starting the process of freezing up. Let's shoot over to the other side of the Metro Park, at the back basin and the marsh area. As you can see in the drone footage there, we do have a decent amount of ice coverage, so that's good. I got a feeling with how much wind we've been getting this year, the marsh is going to be the first place at this end of the lake that we're going to see guys get out onto and go fish. Also, I took a flight over Venetian heading towards Harley Ensign and take a look at those canals, seeing a decent amount of skim ice there as well. We're not going to stop at Harley because I could see in the drone footage, hopefully it's clear enough to you guys as well, that there's nothing there to report yet. But I do know guys have been catching yellow perch from shore and from the boats in that area, and also up into the river a little bit as well. A few pike and a few muskie have been caught. Haven't heard any news on walleye, but I would not be shocked to hear some walleye being caught in that area as well. So my next stop is going to be Sulphurage, and I cannot fly the drone at that one, so I'm just going to do a quick drive-by. If I see some, I'll let you guys know. If I don't see anything, we're just going to keep moving around the lake, and we're going to skip that zone altogether. But if you kind of already noticed what's going to be probably the overall theme here on the ice is that we're not going to be ice fishing down here this weekend at all, especially with the high temps we got coming. But stay to the end. I will actually fill you in on some areas where you might be able to head up and get on some ice here this weekend.
Either. I mean, like I said, I can look out from my house and see a dark spot,
yeah.
You know, where the water's coming up. But again, I'm on there's a marina right next to me, and then there's a few springs out there that marina isn't
so as you can see here in the footage, took a pass through Sulphurage, and we have some skim ice inside the boat launch there. I did see one truck parked at SDI2, so there's probably some guys fishing that marina there. If you want to access that marina, be sure to check with the guys at the shop there. I believe they'll give you a pass to get into it or something like that if they're still doing that. But I did take a drive up, all the way up to the raft, and going up there, saw some skim ice on a few canals, but not a ton. The raft, the marina near there, has some skim ice in the back part of it, so it started. But that wind is blowing right into that bay, and the water is actually a little dirty in that bay right now. So that's going to need some calm, cold nights to freeze up there as well. Now, like I promised, I'm going to give you a report for you guys that want to be of interest and head up north. So when I was at Sulphurage, I was actually finishing up my last call to kind of check in on things up north, and St. Helen, that area there, I talked with Jeff from the Minnow Bucket, who happens to be one of my customers. Good guys up there. There are few people out on St. Helen, but you need to use extreme caution. Those are the guys that live up there, that watched it for me, have checked it a lot, that know the lake really, really well, that are making their way out there. But if you choose to try it, you need to be really careful, especially with this warmer weather we got coming. That did get a little bit of snow. Let's shoot across to the west from there to Houghton Higgins Lake area. I gave Kurt over at Lyman's a call and chatted with him. They are seeing a few portable shacks out on the ice, but no one's talking about ice thickness or anything like that. It's definitely sketchy ice, so you need to be cautious out there on Houghton Lake as well. I gave Steve over at Pilgrim's Village in Cadillac a call. He's got a few guys that are setting tip-ups along the shore in a few areas, but they got a lot of snow on very thin ice, so there's a lot of slush underneath that white snow, a lot of wet, a lot of soft spots. I'm going to say it's probably not the area you want to go and venture out to. Now, in those surrounding areas, there's a lot of small lakes. Buck's Country Bait and Tackle would be a good store to check as well. And I'll share all their contact information here at the end of the video, so you can give them a call. And as I talk with customers and get more intel, I'll add them in the videos for you guys. Those guys there around Bucks Country, they have some smaller lakes. They're outside of the Cadillac area, heading up towards, Lupton and Mayo and the Rifle River area. There's a lot of small lakes back there in the National Forest. Some of those might be good to go because they do have the protection. All depends on just how much rain, or not rain, but snow that they got on that ice they already had formed. So maybe give, Pika's Bait and Tackle, Frank's, give them a call, Salvo River Outfitters, Wellman's, all those guys will have good information for you on those areas. So yeah, give them a call. Maybe you get lucky and find something that you can get out onto this weekend if you head up north. And if that doesn't work, maybe go even further north and go up to the UP and try to hit some of those small lakes and ponds back in the forest roads. Some of those might be walkable and fishable depending on the snow cover already as well. So that's going to do it for this report, guys. thank you for tuning into the channel. As always, tight lines, happy casting. We'll see you in the next video.
Wash me in the water, cleanse me in the mercy of your love. I need a heavenly touch, 'cause I'll be backsliding. I need a little guiding for my soul. Only heaven knows, 'cause I just need, oh,